Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining us today. Today we have Mika Calloway and Levi McDonald. I'm Morris Wyatt, and we're going to be sharing the EXP model with you.
Hey Morris, hey Mika.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Good, good. So we'll go ahead and get started. First, I like to start with the 8 stages of real estate. And basically, every agent on this call is going to be in one of these stages of real estate. I don't care if it's from 0 to 14 or over 300 homes. The point I'm trying to make with this is that it takes the process, the right timing. You need the systems, the coaching to get you from stage to stage. And the benefit of joining us at our organization is that we have the resources, we have the mentorship, we have the training to move you from stage to stage. So today, what we're going to cover is who we are, our business model, and joining our family. So first, I would like to introduce the CEO, Mr. Glenn Sanford. Glenn started his career in 2002 with Keller Williams. And one of the things I like about Glenn is he wanted to reward the people that actually grow the business and actually help, make the business profitable. And that's the agents and the brokers, the ones that are, putting the hard work and growing the brokerages. If you think about your traditional brokerage, you have agents, brokers, franchisee owners, and CEOs. And typically in that model, the only people that are benefiting is the franchisee owner and CEO. The agents and brokers are commission check to commission check. So in 2009, Glenn formed and created the first agent-owned cloud-based brokerage. So who are we? In 2009, Glenn founded EXP Realty. And as you can see, in 2013, he actually took the company public. So now we're on the stock exchange as EXPI. Going forward, you see in 2017, the company, grew to over 6,000 agents. In 2018, in which I joined, we had about 10,000 agents. And as you can see, we actually opened up in all 50 states. In 2021, as you can see, now we're over 50,000 agents. Looking at this chart here, you'll see we actually had 1.8 billion in revenue. And on top of this, we're debt free because we're cloud-based. So you can see the trajectory going up to over 50,000 agents, over 1.8 billion in revenue consistently month over month. So I want to talk about core values. Every brokerage is going to have their core values. So I'm not going to go over all of these, but the ones that I want to highlight are the collaboration and community. The difference here at EXP is our collaboration because it's beneficial for us all to win. We're all on the same team because it's an agent-owned brokerage in which when the brokerage does good, everyone does good. So it's a different model than what you may be used to because, in your traditional brokerage is pretty much who's gonna get the highest GCI or win the, top sales award each month. We don't care about that here. All we care about is helping each other succeed because when you succeed, we all succeed. And then the community, the network, not only just being local to the United States, but we're actually worldwide, able to share ideas, concepts, training, mentoring from people all over the world. And of course, our saying here is making real estate fun again. As you can see here, we actually we had a mastermind in Cabo where we met all of these lovely people here, and we were able to network, share ideas, and just collaborate on different things to help improve and better our business. As you can see on the right, James says we're making memories. That's what it's all about. And then this event here we held post-COVID just to bring everyone back together, faces, so that we can just network and collaborate and get back together in a community type of environment. So our business model. If you think about our business model, let's think about Blockbuster versus Netflix. At one time, Blockbuster was king of the hill. Everybody had a Blockbuster card. That was the place to be on the weekends to get your movies and games and everything. Netflix came around and said, hey, Blockbuster, I'm offering the same content as you, just in a more efficient way. Blockbuster didn't want to have any parts of that. And as you can see now, I think it's only one Blockbuster remaining. Same with Radio Shack and Circuit City. They were the places to be to go get your electronics. Amazon came around and said, hey, we're offering the same products as you, just in a more efficient way. Here we are today, those companies are bankrupt. So I'm not here to say that we're going to be bankrupting or taking brokerages out of business. What I will say, though, is we're disrupting the industry big time. And what I mean is that EXP has formed an agent-owned brokerage where we as agents actually have ownership in this brokerage, much different from what you're going to see in your traditional brokerages. So if you think about your typical franchise, you're going to have the costly overhead because you have the big buildings, the newspaper, radio, advertising, coffee contracts, paper contracts, everything that you can name that's associated with running a brokerage. You're going to have that overhead expense. 9 times out of 10, you'll be locally confined, meaning that you might be in that city or that state or even the United States, where we're worldwide. And then the inconsistent growth incentives, where you may get a pat on the back or a Starbucks card or something like that for winning top awards, but nothing consistent to reward you for growing the company and for production goals. And then limited in technology support. You'll be surprised, some agencies or brokerages don't even provide basic tools such as your CRM for agents to be able to be productive in their business. Well, here at EXP, we have powerful equity opportunities because it's an agent-owned brokerage. So it's not just run and profits going to the CEO, they're shared back to us as agent owners. And then we have a cloud-based environment where we don't have desk fees and we can work from anywhere. We don't have the costly overhead. And again, like I mentioned before, we're debt-free. And then we have real-time support. So everybody that you would have in your traditional model, accounting, finance, your broker support, onboarding, everybody that you would have in a traditional brokerage, we have access to here in our EXP world that we'll go over in just a second. And then our live training. So we have over 50 hours a week live training, just EXP training, not the additional training and benefits that we have as a part of our organization, but just the EXP training. And the good thing about it, it's recorded because it's cloud-based. So if you end up missing some trainings, you can actually go back and look at them. And then our international collaboration. Again, we're worldwide, expanding to over 16 countries and still expanding every quarter. So again, just to recap, we're cloud-based. So that means no desk fees, work from anywhere. We've cut our brick and mortar costs. And because we've cut our brick and mortar costs, Glenn Sanford decided to share that revenue back to the agents. Every agent here at EXP will receive a Regis account, in which this is your shared office space, where if you needed a conference room or needed to invite someone into a presentation or meeting or something like that, you can actually have access to these shared office spaces, and every EXP agent will have access to these. Again, to recap our live training, so not only will you have over 50 hours of training, but again, the highlight is that it's recorded and you can access it from anywhere. So the benefit of coming into our organization is that we have aligned ourselves with the National Association of Expert Advisors. This is a coaching system based out of Texas, and they align themselves with EXP, and we were fortunate enough to align ourselves with them. So they're offering their courses, certifications, and material to us. And on the screen here, you'll see this is an example of the certification that you would go through in order to get everything that you would need to be successful and to position yourself as the expert. So as you can see, they go over things like the buyer presentation, the buyer offer strategy, setting and qualifying appointments. And then for your sellers, you have seller lead conversion, expert positioning, setting and qualifying appointments. The good thing about this, once you become certified as a home selling or home buying expert, they will actually give you the presentation material. They'll give you the call scripts. They'll give you the objection manuals to handle objections. Everything that you need to be an expert, you will get from this certification to be able to go and win. again, our real-time support. So the good thing about our support, if you're on the East Coast, is that we actually have hours that extend to 8 p.m. Eastern. So I know some brokerages may close shop at 5 o'clock. We actually have the benefit of having our resources available to us until 8 p.m. Eastern time. And then again, the international collaboration, just being able to interact and learn from people from all over the world is huge. The powerful network, referral network that we have because of this is huge. And again, the company is growing each quarter. We're expanding our territory and our reach worldwide. As you can see here, we're all over from Canada, Mexico, Israel, South Africa, Australia. We're all over the place and continuing to grow and to make this company profitable. Now, one of the things I like to highlight is that because of the continuous growth of this company, it's important that we have what we established as the Agent Advisory Council. And this council is made up of agents that have sold a couple of homes a year to hundreds of homes a year. And anything that's going to be agent impacting, they run this through this Agent Advisory Council so that we as agents can have a voice in the company. And this is huge as we continue to expand and grow larger and larger. So Mika, go ahead and discuss the cloud-based technology we have.
Awesome. Thank you, Morris. Thank you, Morris. Cloud-based brokerage. It's the first cloud-based brokerage, and it's amazing because working in the cloud allows us to have that collaboration that Morris was talking about. We also are owners of Virbela. And so with COVID happening, a lot of us know that a lot of people were working from home virtually, and Virbela actually is a platform that allows us the opportunity to work locally from anywhere in the world, but also interact with people nationally. We have virtual spaces and we have a social connectivity for any organization to collaborate and thrive in the cloud. So hundreds of organizations are building their remote future through Virbela. And can you imagine, we actually own that Virbela as agent owners here at EXP. And so these are some of the companies that actually are using the Virbela platform to basically enhance their remote learning at their companies. Welcome to our world, anywhere, anytime, as we work in the cloud. Joining us, you will have the opportunity to download the world on your smartphone. The great thing about that is that you can be in training anywhere in the nation, anywhere in the world. I can't express that enough. It was very beneficial for some people who are not able to be full-time realtors, and actually part-time realtors can be in a meeting on their iPhone and also someplace working simultaneously to make sure that they enhance their career in real estate. So the classrooms are actually downloaded on your phone. If you can see down here at the bottom of the screen, you have different classrooms you can go into. And like we said, you have more than enough training that comes out every week, over 50 hours of training. And you're able to go to the training on your computer or on your iPhone. Awesome. So exploring the community, this is a visual of how we collaborate. Real-time support. As we actually are in Atlanta and the systems are actually taking place in the Pacific, then we actually are able to take advantage of those 3-hour time differences. So here we have our daily training. We actually are avatars. So you can create your avatar, you can dress your avatar up any way you would like, and you actually can go into our world and take care of all your business, meet with your teams nationally. Even if you actually are not in the same state, you can meet with your entire teams in the world nationally. Isn't this amazing? This is an example that Morris is going to use as we talk to Expert Care.
June 30th. Okay. All right. So if he were to fill out the application, could he do that and then just hold it until June 30th, or what do you recommend?
I would recommend waiting because once it's held for so long, it goes inactive.
Okay.
So he would have to redo it anyway. So I would just recommend waiting.
June 30th. Okay. Well, that's all I needed. Thank you.
No problem. You have a wonderful day.
Okay. You too.
Wasn't that amazing how he just went into the world? We call our office the world. and have real lifetime support. So cloud-based agent tools. We have our enterprise where you can manage your business. You can also manage agents that you bring into your own organization. We have our transaction management tool, which is actually our SkySlope. We have our community platform, which is Workplace, which is just like a Facebook account where you can network and collaborate with people that are only in EXP's platform. We also have our CRM and lead generation tool, which is KV Core. It's really one of the top leading CRM's customer relation management tools that's in the nation now. It's able to lead generate, it's able to manage your business, also send out automatic emails, has live support as well if you need any assistance with that. And it's a great way to keep up with your business, whether you're keeping up with buyers, sellers, vendors, or agents to grow your revenue share. EXP Enterprise, of course, is where you house everything. So we have View, where you have your agent details, you can see your commissions, your cap status, which is important. We want to keep up with our money. And then we have where you can review your equity awards. And those are some gifts that you're going to hear about later on in the presentation, how you're going to be rewarded and you're actually going to get gifts. And we get real-time performance reports. That's amazing, real-time performance reports. Transaction management. We have to basically manage our transactions, and we use that through a lovely platform called SkySlope. But again, you can actually manage your transactions anywhere, anytime, and you can sign documents digitally in that same platform. Community platform. As we said, this is our world, but it's our workplace as well, where we communicate just like a Facebook. It's built to actually communicate amongst everyone in the organization, no matter what state they're in. We are definitely big about collaborating. CRM and lead generation is going to take place in your KV Core platform. KV Core is also an app that you can use not only on your desktop, but you can also use it on your phone. We have KV Core Mobile. And we also know that it's a powerful lead generating tool. And it also is amazing for people that want to basically market their business through squeeze pages and landing pages and send out automatic emails for holidays. I can't tell you enough about it, but it's an amazing customer relation management tool. Marketing and branding. Everybody loves branding. You know, one thing about us is that we're agent owners, so we're able to brand ourselves. But when you come on to EXP, you will automatically be provided with some templates and they're in our breakthrough brokerage. Breakthrough brokerage provides templates for you to design and create anything from a listing presentation to business cards to brochures to PowerPoint presentations. We also like to have our signage and be considered, of course, to be one of the top brokerages that's growing when it comes down to marketing. EXP partners. These are some of our partners. You know, with this business, you have to have strategic affiliates that you do business with. And these are some of the people that we do business with in our organization. We have IntroLend, which is a lender, and we also have Express Cash Offers, which is good for cash investors. But again, there's so much information here and a wealth of knowledge, I can't tell it all. Compensation. Nice, nice. Equity.
All right. Man, Mika and Morris, y'all got me pumped already over again. So we're gonna talk about the
excited every time you talk about it.
You see this big grin on my face, right? So now we're gonna talk about the compensation side of it. And how do we get paid? How do real estate agents get paid by being in partnership with EXP? And I love to talk about this because previously in the past, one of the first questions that real estate agents ask is, how much does it cost for me to be affiliated with this company? We're going to go over that as well, but I want to really hone in on how much this company is going to pay you to be affiliated. So Grant Cardone, I was listening to one of his videos before, and he said that real estate agents get paid way too much money in commission dollars and not enough money in equity. And when I heard that statement, it stood out to me. It was so strong. And another one of our leaders here, Brent Gove says, how much is that commission check worth today for that house you sold 3 years ago? Better yet, how much will it be worth in the next 3 years, in the next 5 years, in the next 10 years? So I'm going to talk about the equity opportunities that we have here at EXP. We are all shareholders. We are all owners in this company. We are all true partners. So there are 3 ways that we earn equity here at this company just by doing the same things that we would do anywhere else at any other real estate company. We're broken down in 3 sections: the Sustainable Equity Plan. I'm going to talk about the Icon Agent Award, and then I'm going to talk about the Agent Equity Program. So first and foremost, we are a publicly traded company on the NASDAQ. Our stock ticker symbol is EXPI. So you can go look us up at any time, and we've been there for a while, lots of history. So all the reports you want to see, you can go look it up there. But number one, the Sustainable Equity Plan. So every single agent, it doesn't matter who you are, where you come from, you're going to earn shares of stock on your first transaction of every calendar year. So when you close your first deal of every calendar year, EXP is going to not just give you that commission check that you earned by closing the transaction and doing your job, doing a great job because it closed, but they're also going to give you stock for closing your first transaction of every calendar year. That is the first time that this has been available to any real estate agent, to my knowledge. Secondly, you're going to earn shares of stock when you cap. We haven't talked about the cap yet. We'll get there, but everybody's on a $16,000 cap or $8,000 cap. But once you cap at $16,000, you will earn a stock award. All right. Thirdly, we are incentivized and we are rewarded for sharing this great model with real estate agents all around the world. Not just here in the United States. We're in the United States, we're in Canada, we're in Australia, we're in a lot of different places. But whenever you sponsor an agent into the company and you tell that agent about this wonderful opportunity, they join up. When they close their first transaction, they're going to get their stock award for closing their first transaction. And then the company is also going to honor you and reward you for sharing the good news, and you're going to get a stock award as well. So that is amazing. And keep in mind that when we're talking about these stock awards, these equity awards, this ownership that we're given in the company for doing our jobs, doing what we're supposed to do anyway, we're awarded these stocks at the value that they are when we receive the award. So for an example, if you get a stock at $10 a share, at $10 per share, when that stock price goes up, that value goes up, you earn additional equity. So it may start off at one value, but in the next few years, next couple of months, it could be worth something else. We have actually seen agents accumulate tons of value in their stock. The stories that we've heard have been amazing. So now, speaking of amazing, this next section here, the Icon Agent Award. Now, this right here, hands down, is the best award in real estate. If anybody has one that's better, please let me know. I would love to hear about it. But me, just like Mika and Morris and a lot of you all that are watching this video, you all have received awards and trophies and plaques and things in the past. And they are good for what they're good for at the moment. But there's a pat on the back. Hey, thank you. You did a good job. Now go do it again. This is different. This is different. This is the Icon Agent Award. So with the Icon Agent Award, what you're able to do is once you cap, and then you do a certain amount of production past your cap, and you also do some cultural things, because this company is all about growth. It's all about giving back. So once you cap, and then you do a certain amount of deals past your cap, which is approximately 20 transactions, and then you also participate and you give back, you're labeled as what's called an Icon Agent. And as an Icon Agent, that entire $16,000 that you paid towards your company cap from that 80-20 split, that entire 16 grand can be awarded back to you in the form of company stock. I'll say that again. The entire $16,000 is awarded back to the agent in company stock once they reach Icon status. I know so many agents at different brokerages, at different companies in different cities and states that would be automatic Icon agents just by plugging into this system. This system, this model, this platform, this company, this culture is changing lives, and the Icon Agent Award is one way that it is doing it. All right. Thirdly, the Agent Equity Program. Now, this is optional. You don't have to participate in it. I have participated in it, and I encourage everyone to do so as well. So with the agent equity program, we are able to take 5% of every commission check and purchase the stock at a 10% discount, which means that we're able to get the stock 10% cheaper than anybody else, than the general public, which means that immediately when we purchase the stock through the agent equity program, we automatically have 10% of equity in it. And at that point in time, you can do what you want to do. Let it sit, trade it, sell it. It's yours. You own it with equity. So those are the ways that we earn equity in stock. And those are some of our shareholder benefits. And that's just one reason why I love EXP. Here's something else, the revenue share plan. So the revenue share plan, a lot of people have heard of profit sharing. EXP has revenue sharing, and revenue sharing is like profit sharing on steroids. Once again, this is optional. It's a part of our business model. It's nothing that's required for anybody to do, but agents are taking advantage of it. In the past, if you were to share your brokerage with another agent, someone's at another company and they say, hey, Levi, how do you like that company? Hey, I love it over here. My broker is great. My team is great. The administrative staff is great. You should come check it out. We've all done that before. And we've all told somebody about our company, they've joined, and then we were maybe given a Starbucks card or a thank you, or maybe even a gift card to take our families out to dinner one night. But that was it. And then the broker is the only person that benefited the entire time. Not at EXP. At EXP, we are rewarded for sharing this business model with other agents. So remember, we're on an 80-20 split. 80% goes to the agent, 20% goes to the company. But what happens to that 20%? Traditionally, that 20% in a traditional brokerage model, it goes to the company. We don't know what happens with it. We know that we have a nice office. We know that there's paper in the printer. We know that there's typically coffee and coffee mugs, and we know that the lights are typically on and the AC is running. But that's all that we know. Pretty much that 20% is always going to the brokerage to profit on, but not here at EXP. What EXP does is that they take that 20% that the agent pays into the company and they share it with the agents that help sponsor them in up until the point that they cap. So if we look at these percentages on this chart, if we were to add up all of these percentages, these numbers add up to be 20%. So here's an example. So say for an example, I'm in Atlanta. I'm an agent here in Atlanta, and I have a friend who sells real estate in California. And they say, hey, Levi, you're at EXP. What do you think about it? I show them the model. I share it. They look at it. They like it. And they decide to join the company. Great. So when they join the company, that agent is considered to be a tier 1 agent for me. That agent's on my level 1. Which means that whenever they close a transaction up until the point that they cap, EXP is going to reward me by sharing 3.5% of that commission check with me every time they close up until the point that they cap. Why is it up until the point that they cap? Why? Because remember, the revenue share is paid from the 20% that's paid to the company. Once someone caps at 16,000, they're on 100% commission. So there's nothing else being paid until that anniversary year starts over again. All right. So every time that person closes on your first level, you're going to get 3.5% of that commission check. All right. Now, that person knows someone as well. They have a friend right there in California where they live, and that person joins the company also. So that person that your sponsor, that person that you sponsored is on your second level. All right. So by them being on your second level, you're going to receive a total of 4% off their real estate, off their closings, off their transactions, up until the point that they cap. And it goes on and on and on and on. It goes down 7 levels. So this is life-changing income. This is life-changing income. So join the team that's breaking down boundaries. We're breaking down boundaries, number one, because it's the first company that I know of that is sharing ownership with the agents at the company. That's huge, number one. Secondly, it's the first company that I know of that's doing revenue share. not profit sharing. Revenue share is income and money taken off the top. Profit sharing is sharing the profits after the bills have been paid. If there's no profit, there's nothing to share. Thirdly, this is the biggest of them all, healthcare. According to the National Association of Realtors, 28 to 33% of realtors are uninsured in any given year. I know this to be a fact because I have been a part of that number. I have been a part of that number. I remember when healthcare was so expensive that I took myself off of the plan and made sure that I insured my family because it was too expensive for me to be on there, and I took the risk. EXP is not just about making agents more productive in their jobs and putting them into position to sell more homes, but they're putting us into position to live better lives. Living a healthy life is living a better life. Okay, so definitely the healthcare opportunities are huge. They're amazing. It's affordable and it's life-changing for everyone. So what does it cost? What does it cost to be affiliated? What are the fees? All right. So everyone here is on an 80-20 commission split. Doesn't matter who you are, where you come from, 80-20 commission split. All right. 80% to you as the agent, 20% to the company. We're on a $16,000 cap. So after you have paid $16,000 to the company out of that 20% commission that you paid to the company, then you're on 100% for the rest of your anniversary year. So at that point in time, you keep all of your money for the remainder of your anniversary year. At that time, there is a $250 transaction fee that you pay up to $5,000. All right, on a commission split on a 100% cap fee. All right, so the standard cost. What does it cost to be with the company on a monthly basis? This is the question that we always get. It's $85 a month. $85 a month covers everything. $85 a month will cover your MLS access. $85 a month will cover your KV Core platform. Your KV Core platform is your primary tool that's offered here at EXP. And as Mika said earlier, it is free. It's free. We're able to build out our websites there. We're able to use it as our CRM. We're able to use it as a lead generation tool. That alone by itself is about $600 a month if you were not with this company. $85 a month covers that. It covers the MLS access. It covers the setup of your EXP University. And then there's a $25 transaction review fee on every transaction. You only charge that when the transaction closes. And then there's also a $40 risk management fee. You pay that up to $500. After you've paid $500 into that risk management fee, then that fee is no longer charged for the remainder of that anniversary year. To start up, it's just $149. $149 will get you started up. There's an application process that whoever is showing you this video, whoever is introducing you to EXP, we'll make sure we get it over to you. You pay the $149. That covers your first month of service, and thereafter it's only $85 a month. So that's it. That is it. That is the model. That is EXP. I hope that after watching this presentation that you are as excited to be a part of it that I am, and Morris and Mika and the other 55,000 agents throughout the United States, Canada, and the rest of the world are also. So what to do next? To become an EXP agent, talk to your sponsor. Talk to your sponsor, talk to whoever shared this video with you, shared this model with you. You can go to join.exprealty.com. But let's set up some three-way calls. Let's answer some more questions. Let's do some more exploration, and let's find out if we can make this model fit your model, and if you can become a member of the family here at EXP Realty.
All right. Thank you, Mika and Levi. Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Awesome.
All right. Take care.
Bye.